Welcome to the McAulif School. My name is Matt Cashman. I'm the owner's project manager and the director of facilities and planning for the 3 construction sites that we're going to be looking at today. As you can see, we're at the McAulif site right now. Behind my shoulder, we've seen on previous tours the actual Kimball arch that we have right here. We have someone coming in to replace 2 of the corners that got damaged during the demolition, but all in all, it's come in really good shape, and this is a very nice feature to the site. So come on in and we'll check out the building. We're standing in the entranceway to the McAulif School. What I'll have you notice is we have all the glazing of glass right above me that's looking into the 2nd floor. It also is put there not just so that you can see visually the whole aspects of the building, but you also have the natural light coming through. It also cascades into the multi-purpose room. So from there, let's take a walk in. Now we're in the multi-purpose room. You can see we have high skylights here, again allowing more natural light in. You have these 5 windows allowing more natural light in from the front entry. Over here is the stage. One of the great things about this is we actually have an ADA ramp over here. So they'll be able to come up this nice easy slope, and then they'll be able to utilize the stage right here, which will look right into the cafetorium and into the audience. The other unique feature about this is that over this way, it has a back ramp into the music room. Right now we're on the 1st floor. This is the book collection area. The 1st floor in the middle of the hallways on both floors is what's known as the Learning Commons. Right now we're in the book collection. We'll have a checkout area right here. There'll be a section back here beyond this lift which will have books, and then there'll be tables in here. And you can see there's a lot more natural light. You can see skylights above us, 5 of them, and then you have other light coming in from the hallways upstairs. As well as these are all leaded glass, all safety glass throughout the building. So you'll be able to walk through the hallways and take a nice look into this area. One of the nice features that we have is all the flooring in the schools are rubber flooring. You can see it all arrived here just recently, I believe last week. They come in sheets, and a lot of them will be cut to different patterns and welded seams, but you can see the thickness. This is very good, durable product. It has about a 30+ year lifetime wear and tear on it. It's very easy to clean. Basically a soap and a water is all you need. We're doing away with the big heavy wax machines that put layers and layers of wax on top of the tile. This stuff is a very nice product and will last very long for the schools. Right now we're on the 2nd floor. The McAulif School, it was designed after exploration and birds of prey. And if you look beyond me, you can see we have each alcove to each classroom has a unique pattern to it. So as we walk through, you'll be able to see a mix of birds of prey as well as exploration type themes. Here again, we have more color in the building. You'll notice an awful lot of color throughout the building. This is leading into both a boys' and a girls' room. He's just finishing up the last of the wall tile now. But we'll go into the classroom. As you can see, the lights are already hung in all of the classrooms right now. Here's your traditional Eno board that we'll have. We'll have the projector that will mount right onto this ceiling tile right here, and will project right onto the Eno board itself. There'll be a series of whiteboards all along the walls of the classroom so people can work or again display things that they've worked on in class. The desks will all be out in this area right here. You can see we have acoustical tiles in the ceiling that are going to be going in. We have some in place already. One of the other features that I want to talk about is right up here in this ceiling tile is an optic eye. And how that works is you can see the amount of daylight in this classroom right now. That eye reads the amount of daylight and feeds back to a box, which I'll show you here in a second. But it controls the amount of light from these lights that we've hung in the classroom. On a typical bright day, these will dim down or maybe not even come on. Teachers will always have the opportunity to override them and turn the lights on, but these are smart systems which take in the natural light and they reduce your energy by not burning your lights as long or as bright. So we're on the second floor of the Learning Commons. You'll see a project area here. There'll be lockers that will come all along this radius, but inside here we have a sink and areas for different projects for kids to work on. Also, a very unique feature about this building is this round room in here, which is kind of a reading nook. If you come in with your cameras, you'll see it's nice and spread out. There's a lot of room in here to tell stories, have story time, that kind of thing. It also allows little kids to look through this glass, and we're looking right now down into the art room down below us. Right now we're in the gymnasium of the McAulif School. You can see we have the 6 basketball hoops hung. We will also have a scoreboard that will be mounted over here, as well as there'll be shot clocks on both ends of these 2 basketball hoops. Some other unique things we have here is we'll have a long throw projector, which will be mounted right up in this corner, and it will shoot. The basketball hoops will retract and go all the way up, but it will shoot against a projector screen way on the far end of this building. So we can show any sort of televised broadcast, we can show movies, we can have a whole assembly in here. We can work with the public and do things like that as well, with the advantage of having that long throw projector. Something that caught my eye, we just received the lockers yesterday. So we'll take a quick look at some of the uniqueness of the lockers. This is that double stacking locker that we talked about for the older grades. You can see they're a lot quieter and they're bigger. They're bigger for book bags, book packs, right in here, shoes, boots, you name it. These lockers are going to be the ones that line the hallways as we start building out the rest of the Learning Commons and outside the classrooms. As we draw to a close, right now we're in February, the end of February, and we will be done in the next 4 months. In this area right here is where we're going to pull buses in. It's going to be our bus lane. It's going to be in one direction, coming in through here and exiting this way. All of our buses have the right side pick-up and drop-off point, and we did that specifically to make these schools much, much safer than the ones that were here. So by the fall of 2012, these schools will all be ready and be open for the incoming kids.